Excellent stuff. Let's see if it's working. Hello, Acer and Mum. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's been waiting for me to start. Right, so hello, James Lamont. Welcome to the stream. So hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. So you join me right straight into the Roblox gameplay today because I was playing it anyway. I've been playing some Taxi Simulator. I tried playing this on my previous streams, but I failed. But I've worked out the turning only works if you do A and D nowadays. Oh my god, what the hell happened to that taxi? That doesn't usually happen. Oh, 4 people watching already. Great. So yeah, guys, you join me already playing games. We're playing Taxi Simulator at the moment. So yeah, we're going to be playing Roblox games, talking about my other stuff, and my upcoming projects. So yeah. Let's get into it. Let's pick up some guys. Take them to places. Boarded up hole on New Life Island. New Life Street, Squidward speaking. There is no way I'm moving back there, SpongeBob. Ah, Christ. What? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I'm freaking stuck. Oh, yeah. Oh. Lol indeed, Acer and Mum. J-Forces! Oh, Jesus. 99. Ah! Oh, damn trees. Oh. Oh. Ring. Nearly there. Made it. Hello, FMP BBS. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, nice to hear, Acer and Mum. Right, guys, so I've got some good news. 2 pieces of good news. Number 1, my Rubber Dubbers VHS finally arrived, so expect the next episode of my VHS reviews very soon. But, the other piece of good news is, now that I've got my new editing software, I'm ready to start playing GoldenEye 64 on my N64. So yeah, that video will hopefully be out tomorrow. And speaking of GoldenEye and James Bond in general, guys, do you want me... As I've been recently getting into James Bond and done all of the, I've been watching a lot of James Bond films over the past year and a third. So do you all want me to do a top 10 James Bond... my personal top 10 James Bond films video, guys? Oh god, my taxi's dead already, because it'll be a great way for me to test out my new editing software. So guys, do you want me to do a James Bond, top 10 James Bond films video? Because I'd actually quite like to. Hello, My Little Pony fan, welcome to the stream. Hello, Ford Bronco fan 456, welcome to the stream. Good, James Lamont. Yeah, I've been actually thinking about doing a top 10 James Bond films to coincide with my GoldenEye 64 gameplays, and also to test out my new editing software. Good. So what's everyone's favourite James Bond film? So, anyone... So, if you've got... So, what's everyone's favourite James Bond films? What's everyone's favourite James Bond film? Doesn't matter if you don't have a favourite, or if you haven't watched enough Bond films to have a favourite. What's your opinion on Yakadu? Never heard of it. Oh! Oh! I wasn't looking at where I was going then. Opinion on Channel 4? That's okay. It's got some good shows. Some very good shows, but also some not so good ones. Okay, we're here. Thanks. Cool trick that was. Oh, hello, noob. Do you want to ride? Where you going? Okay, to the airport it is. I know, it is I know, Pierce Brosnan, The Great Discovery. In fact, that was the first thing, when I first got I once had The Great Discovery on DVD. One of my grandmas got it for me in Christmas 2008 when I was just 4 years old, and I remember watching it with her. And in fact, something funny I remember about The Great Discovery is, and this still makes me laugh to this day, is during the first song with Thomas and James are racing, I was sitting on my grandma's knees, and she was moving her legs up and down with me on her legs in time to the music of Thomas and James are racing, which made it even more exciting, and I will never forget that moment. To this day, I will never forget that, because I still find that funny to this day. Opinion on Twirly was, don't really have an opinion on it, but yeah. So yeah, that was the only time Pierce Brosnan ever narrated a Thomas film. He was ever the narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine. There were plans for him to do season 12 to 14, which I really would have liked to see, but he left the role for unknown reasons, forcing them to bring back Michael Angelis. To this day, I've got no idea why this change was made. Maybe it was because Brosnan was so famous by then, he had to do something because of contractual obligation, which forced them to bring back Michael Angelis. Hello, AS Curvy, welcome to the stream. Hello, Stormforce 10, welcome. Oh, cool, 11 people watching now. So yeah, in it, and I wouldn't find out until about 4 or 5 years later that he was a James Bond actor. And he got famous for playing James Bond. I didn't realise that until years later. But yeah, it's cool that James Bond himself once narrated Thomas the Tank Engine. And I actually want Pierce Brosnan in my first film as a celebrity voice star. I really like Pierce Brosnan, and in fact, he's my favourite Bond actor. This is actually a massive coincidence. I don't know if it's coincidence, but GoldenEye is actually my favourite James Bond film. I'll give you more details on that when I start playing it. So yeah, because it's my favourite, no wonder a whole entire video game about it was made. I think this was the first ever James Bond shooter game. So so if it was my favourite, no wonder a game of it was made. And I've played all through it, and yeah, I'm now ready to play it with you guys. Hi Danny B, welcome. Opinion on JJ the Vet playing a terrible show. Terrible CGI models. Opinion on communism? I don't really like it. Joe Peters, hello. Right. Let's continue. Bond. The name's Bond. James Bond. Do you think I could be a Bond actor, guys? It's not likely that I will, but do you think I could be a Bond actor? The name's Bond. James Bond. The name's Bond. James Bond. How do you think I say it, guys? Oh, yeah. In fact, it's more likely that I'll write a Bond film, which I'd quite like to do. I'd actually quite like to write a Bond film. Again, it's not likely that I will, but me writing a Bond film is more likely than me actually playing James Bond. What if Mattel bought Chuggington? I don't think I'd care, really. Opinion on the Fresh Beat Band? Don't really know it. And speaking of spies and espionage and all that, guys, I know you guys know I'm working on a novel, but have I told you yet that it's a spy novel with James Bond elements in it? So one day I had this idea, so guys, you know the Disney film Bolt? You know how the dog in it, the dog that the film is named after, in it? You know how he's on a show where he thinks he has superpowers? Well, one day I thought to myself, when I first rediscovered the film in March of 2020, before COVID was a thing, and when I rediscovered it, I thought to myself, this is actually really cool. A white German Shepherd with superpowers. And then I thought to myself what if Bolt, as in from the one from the TV show on the film, what if he was paired up with James Bond? And that's how I got the idea for my novel. And that's what I'm writing about. And the reason I bring my novel off is because I'm now on the last chapter, guys. And when I've finished writing it, I will submit it to a publisher, and hopefully it'll be published soon for you guys all to enjoy. You looking forward to it? Is Bodge a whip-off of Wow Wow Whoopsie? Yes, it is. Oh, bye, Asa and Mum. The reason I bring on the last chapter. Of this side. Ow! It was originally going to be bonk. It wasn't a very memorable show. I don't quite remember what happened on it. Lots of random stuff. Yes, of course I remember Websy. Have I watched Mr. Men? Have I watched Mr. Men? Oh my god, it is a classic. Mr. Men is a classic. I've got all the episodes of the original series on DVD, and in fact, it was one of the first DVDs I ever had, and I remember watching it religiously as a kid in the late 2000s. That's how much I loved it. No, 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 no. Oh my god, the music. No, 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 no. Pepe rims. Oh my god. I have to equip those right now. Frickin' normies! I'm sorry, guys. I had to do that. A very superficial show, TV Museum. I don't really like it. Didn't like as a kid and still don't today. Oh, same here. I watched the Mr. Men religiously in the late 2000s and early 2010s. Loved it. No, 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 no. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I have the Illuminati rings. Is everyone going to like Tugs? I bloomin' well hope so. It's a brilliant show. I've also got Illuminati rings, 3D rings. I've got SpongeBob and Squidward rims on my taxis. I wish he'd release Mr. Happy rims, I mean, because that would be awesome if they did Mr. Happy rims. Some other 70s kids TV shows I like include Trumped and Shear and Ivor the Engine. Both of those are brilliant. I personally think Ivor needs a bit of a reboot. Did you hear there's going to be a possible Ivor the Engine live action movie, which I'd really love? That would be a brilliant reboot. Have you watched Captain Pugwash? No, I haven't. I never watched it as a kid, really, but I know what it is and I've heard of it. And I've seen the first episode on YouTube. My memories with Nick Jr. are messed up. How so? Do you remember? Have you watched 2000's Nick Jr. or 2010's Nick Jr.? Because I watched 2000's Nick Jr. How do you think your memories with Nick Jr. are messed up? Oh my god, no, they do, no. Keep Mattel away from Ivor the Engine. He is a classic, and said classic does not deserve to be trashed. If part of Ivor's character gave him from the fact that he didn't have a face, didn't talk, and only communicated via whistles, because that was good. Because that was good. And I remember Wonder Pets, sadly. Oh, God. You know what? I remember Wonder Pets a lot as well, and I didn't even really like it as a kid. Because it's just such a superficial show. And the three main characters have little to no personality, besides being jolly and happy all the time. They have aside from the fact that they're all different animals, they have nothing unique about them. And that's why I feel and that's why I feel I didn't really like it. It was because there was nothing, there was little to nothing that made the three main characters unique from each other. And they wouldn't stop singing, which even as a 6-year-old I found annoying. Thomas visits Wales. Okay. How many are you doing? Oh, I am having a... Sorry. Trumps. Yeah, Ivor the Engine trumps Wonder Pets any day. 3. Thomas, Rory, Fifi, Peppa Pig. Okay. Some of those are good, others not so much. Thomas and Roy the racing car are excellent. Fifi and Olivia aren't really that memorable. Don't really remember much about them, and Peppa Pig is just crap. Cool. Yeah, but Roy the racing car was a banger though. I watched that. I loved that show. I loved Roy the racing car as a kid. Oh no, I've fallen in the water. Oh, I can't get off. I'm gonna have to kill myself now. I mean respawn myself. Oh my god, 13 people on the stream at the moment. I think that's the most I've ever had at one time. Thank you guys, well done. There's currently 13 people watching this stream, and that's the most I think I've ever had. Thanks, guys. Ben and Holly. It was funny. How so? I just thought it was okay as a kid, and still think it's just today. I know you did see it, yeah. I've never heard of Sunday Pants either. Come on, get into my taxi. Oh god. The Builder Brothers Pizza Restaurant, sure. And speaking of Builder Brothers Pizza, we might do work at a pizza place later on. Ugh. Bonk. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing another Pingu VHS review for episode... for episode 23. No, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, episode 23. So, next episode will be episode 21. Episode 22 will be Balamory. Episode 23 will be another Pingu VHS. Either a season 5 or 6 one, or a classic series one. I haven't decided. Depends what's available on Amazon. He wants me to take him back to the pizza restaurant, so I had got more thing. So I got more money. Never heard. I've never watched it as a kid. I've heard of it, but I never really watched it. Okay, I know a lot of people remember it, but I don't. Channel 4 Pingu in 2017. Do you mean Pingu in the City? Because that's good. There needs to be a new Pingu series now. I know it was CGI animation made to look like claymation, which was a very creative stylistic choice. But I think there needs to be a new, fully claymation Pingu show, preferably animated by Aardman. I think they'd be brilliant at making that. Still have Balamory, okay. Balamory. God, I have to sing the Balamory theme song in a Scottish accent. There was actually filmed at a real... Even as a kid, I knew... As a kid, I knew it was being filmed somewhere. Balamory was being filmed somewhere, even as a kid. I knew Balamory was a real place, but... under a different name. But as a kid, I always wanted to find out where Balamory was being filmed. Eventually, years later, and it was only until like a few days ago I found out. It's a place called Tobermory on the... I think it's on the Isle of Skye. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, it's on the island of Mull. There's Tobermory. Yeah, this is mainly where Balamory was filmed. And that's the inspiration for its name. And it's even on an island of its own, just like Balamory. But you know, I always thought Balamory was like... I knew as a kid when I watched the series. I knew Balamory was supposed to be on an island, but I never knew. But I always thought it was kind of a small island, with Balamory being the only proper village that on it. I never realised it was on the island of Mull, which is a pretty big island. So yeah, Tobermory, pretty good. But it was filmed in other places as well. Okay, yeah, it should be out. It should be out after my first GoldenEye 64 gameplay. Yep, this is where it was filmed. Let's see, where's... Oh, there's Pocket and Sweet Shop, I think. Oh, that's where there's Spencer's paint shop down there, I think. And PC Plum's place is somewhere over there. And Easy McCready's place is further back that way. That's Easy McCready's place. I think this place was chosen... This place was definitely chosen as the filming location because of how colourful it was. What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I know, according to the wiki. What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to... Where would you like to go? I'm sorry, I have to sing it in a Scottish accent because it's a Scottish show, so yeah. What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory, tell us where we should go? I think that's where Miss Hooley's supposed to live. And then the Balamory nursery, I think in the series, is somewhere up on the hill. Actually, maybe PC Plum's place is somewhere over there. What's the story in Balamory, tell us where we should go? There we are. Balamory. Created by Brian Johnson. What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? DVD exclusive Christmas episode. What's the story in Julie Wilson? There we are, Miss Hooley. How old is she now? 40. Oh, she's only 47. God, so when Balamory began production, she would have only been 29 because it started filming in 2002. Or maybe even in 2001. Oh, the actress who played Mary Reggins is dead now. Rest in peace. What's the story in Balamory, Tara? What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? I'm busy for What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? You're not better than Tree Food Tom, Eyeball the Engine. Eyeball the Engine trumps you. Big Cook, Little Cook? Yeah, I watched it religiously as a kid. I know. I've seen a lot of Scottish sitcoms. In fact, I want to make a Scottish sitcom. Well, a sitcom set in Scotland anyway. In Balamory. Oh, Edie McCready's bus is now on display at the Museum of Transport. Strangely, when I went there in 2013, I didn't see it. Maybe it wasn't either it wasn't on it still wasn't on display, or it was just or it just didn't go to the part where it's seen it. What's the story in Balamory? Tell us where we should go. Oh, it was originally called Applecross, the show. Balamory has much more of a ring to it. What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory? Tell us where we should go. Oh, I've seen the US dub and it's terrible. Bloody awful, the US dub. Blah ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Create more program ideas. Oh, children's TV show. Yeah, it was very similar to Balamory. It had more of a city setting though, but I honestly preferred Me Too over Balamory because it was a bit more urban than Balamory. yeah, Me Too was definitely, which was filmed around 2006, just after Balamory got cancelled. It was definitely, Me Too was definitely Balamory's successor show, which I think was, which was cool. I loved it. It was filmed in 2006 to 2006. Oh, it's also in Scotland. Yeah, definitely a yeah, definitely the successor to Balamory. Me Too. But they were both on at the same time and loved it. But you know, I would hardly be surprised. In fact, I think Me Too and Balamory are set in exactly the same universe. Yeah, I think Balamory and Me Too are Balamory and Me Too are definitely set in the same universe. With different characters. In fact, it would have been amazing if Me Too and Balamory had a crossover, because it would have been brilliant. And the director, Andrew Angu, played PC Plum. I loved it. So yeah, I think it would have... Yeah, they should have had a crossover, because that would have been awesome. I know, that's what I just said. Imagine a Bits and Bob's Balamory crossover. Oh, yes. Welcome to the City DVD. Mr. Bloom's Nursery? I don't really know. Thomas and Friends of Ireland sound pointless to take away the setting, I agree. As I said in my last VHS review, Rasta Mouse is... While it is rather Ivorwood-esque, I didn't really like it. Zero Transport, never seen the bus. Still getting a score. Oh, really? Cool. Da 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 da. Oh, good. What's the story? What's worse? Diamond Pose, Baby Jake, or Baby Jake is the worst of those. Cool. I know they did. And in fact, they temporarily blocked my childhood series intros video because it had the Bits and Bobs thing in it. But I got it removed. But I removed it, and now it's back online, even though I can't monetize it. But that's okay. Because not every video on my channel will be monetized, and I think I'll only make a shoestring amount when my channel does eventually get monetized. But that's okay. Opinion on quiz? Yeah, I didn't like it as a kid. Thomas, he's my number one. Really? Bits and Bobs has no DVD releases at all? Wow, no wonder it's such a... No wonder it's such a forgotten show if it doesn't even have any DVD releases. Why is that? Why are there no Bits and Bobs DVD releases? If the BBC is copywriting Bits and Bobs and there are no DVDs in it, then I predict it will fall into massive obscurity, and unless we have Bits and Bobs VHSs, will eventually become lost media and fall into a lot of obscurity. Yeah, if it continues this way, Bits and Bobs will definitely become a forgotten show that literally no one will remember. Hello, noob. Builder Brothers Pizza. Bob the Builder's Pizza. Bob the Builder. Oh, you know, there was actually a Bob the Builder episode where he made the pizza in it, where he made pizza with Mr. Sabatini, and that was in fact the first Bob the Builder episode I ever watched. I remember that being the first, yeah, that was definitely the first Bob the Builder episode I ever watched. Because I remember watching it for the first time, and that was the first episode I ever watched. No, I don't remember it. Oh, good. Oh, cool. You know, I really want to play some Thomas and Friends PC games and live stream them. Shame I haven't been able to. The one I really want is Trouble on the Tracks, where you have to help repair James. But the one I want most of all is the Thomas and Friends Railway Adventures game. The one where you get to drive Thomas with that playset. But unfortunately, because it requires the playset, and because I don't think many people have that playset anymore, and I don't think it's compatible with today's modern-day keyboards, I doubt I'll ever play Thomas and Friends Railway Adventures, but I really want to play Trouble on the Tracks. Lunar Jim got a UK dub got a DVD release. I know, I used to have a Lunar Jim DVD. Watch my Thomas 2013 DVDs. Cool, have you ever watched Pirates and Adventure with Scientists? Yeah. It's a brilliant album film, not as good as Shaun the Sheep the movie and Early Man, but still and Chicken Run, but still a very solid film. I recently rewatched it on YouTube and it was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. But you know, speaking of pirate films, do you know which I actually really want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. And there's this relatively forgotten Disney film called Treasure Planet that I remember watching on TV, but never remembering what it was called until recently. So yeah, I'd really like to watch Pirates of the Caribbean and Treasure Planet. Do you remember Roly Poly? Yeah, I do. I quite liked it, but I don't remember much about it now. Teletubbies PC game. You mean Play with the Teletubbies? Oh, I've heard that's actually quite a boring game from Cad Icarus. I've heard that's quite a boring game. Because Cad Icarus once played it, and yeah, I didn't like it. You guys, Regal Academy, never heard of it, but it sounds pretty good. What kind of academy is it? What will you do for episode 24? I've got no idea. But guys, speaking of Cad Icarus, one of the company games he reviews is called Phoenix Games. Guys, have you ever heard of Phoenix Games? Because they've made some crappy stuff. Things like Dalmatians 3. They rip off Disney, as most companies do. Most mockbuster companies do. They did things like Dalmatians 3 and Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. You should watch it. You should watch Cad Icarus's Phoenix Games videos, because they're really, really hilarious. Not only his reactions, but also the games. And the worst ones of all definitely have to be Peter Pan and Pinocchio, because those were just terrible. There's like one guy doing all the voices, and the guy who does the Peter Pan one seriously sounds like Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau in The Room. Yeah, The Room. The definition of so bad it's good cinema. The Room. Ming Ming can't speak right, I know. She lispers. Which isn't, there's no problem with that. Characters with speech impediments on screen are nothing new. Brains is a speech impaired character and I still really like him, but I just don't like Ming Ming because it's actually quite annoying. Never heard of it. Also want to play. Who's the worst character in Wonder Pets? I don't know. I can't decide between the three. Actually, yeah, Ming Ming is the worst character. Want to get Teletubbies PlayStation 1 version. Okay, speaking of the PlayStation 1, I might be getting a PlayStation 1 for my birthday, and, oh god, I keep crashing my taxi. Yeah, I might be getting a PlayStation 1 for my birthday, and I might do PlayStation 1 gameplays. The games I'm thinking of getting and playing with you guys include the original Spyro the Dragon trilogy, because I've seen gameplay clips of it, and I've seen the game itself, and it looks really awesome. And I also want to do the Tomorrow Never Dies gameplay, because I've seen clips of it, and it doesn't look as good as GoldenEye, but it still looks quite good. The graphics aren't as good, but it still looks like a fun game. Is episode 26 going to be the season 1 finale? Well, I did originally have plans to do, like, seasons, but nah, I don't think I'll have seasons anymore. Just do a continuous series without seasons. Get a PS2 instead. No, I think a PS1 is more, I think a PS1 is more nostalgic. Speaking of the PS1, the other thing Candicarus once reviewed on it was Tweenies Game Time, which looks and sounds like one of the worst children's games they've ever made. As much as I like the Tweenies, the game itself does look pretty crappy. The graphics are terrible. Music and sounds a bit crushed. Horribly. And only 4 mini-games. Oh, I'm stuck. Milo the... Thanos. I know. Thanos. Do you remember the Skylanders games? Yeah, I know. But I never knew they were connected to the Spyro the Dragon canon until recently. Oh god. Ah! Oh no, I'm falling down into hell! Iggle Piggle. I am an idiot. What am I even doing anymore? Dun 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 dun. Iggle Piggle Wiggle. Iggle Piggle. Ah! Iggle damn Piggle. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna do Activision and EA are evil. How so? Right, I'm gonna do one more delivery, then we're gonna go play a different Roblox game. We're gonna go play Pizza Place because we all like that game. In fact, I might do a slightly longer live stream today. I know it's quite late, but I'm gonna do a slightly longer one. I think I might stream until 9 o'clock, guys, because I'm having a great time streaming today, and we've been playing this game for a while, and I wanna also play at least one train game in this stream. So we'll do work at a pizza place next, and then we'll play one train game before the end of the stream. Yeah, I'll keep streaming until 9 o'clock, guys. So what makes Bing bad? Well, it's a pretty superficial show, and I've heard that Bing... Someone once told me that Bing is about as much of a brat as Caillou, which leads me to believe that it's a terrible show for kids. Plus, I've seen clips of the show, and it doesn't look appealing at all. Oh, I keep crashing. Ow, mother fricker. Hit. Tweet these animal friends. Hey. Actually, yeah, that's what episode 24 of my VHS reviews are going to be. The Tweenies, because they're awesome. Hey, are you ready to play? It's time to come and play with the Tweenies. And I don't care what the Candicarus said about the Tweenies themselves. Yes, Tweenies Game Time is a terrible game, but I disagree with Cat Icarus. The Tweenies is a banger. I like Hey Doggy. Never heard of it. Ultra rare VHS of Big Cook, Little Cook. Oh, I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I'll try and find some rare VHSs. Big Cook, Little Cook. Welcome to our cafe. Ah! Da 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 da. Welcome to our cafe. Oh my god, that would be awful. Okay, the Tweenies don't look so bad in live action form, but in CGI form, yes, I agree with Cat Icarus, they would look creepy. The Tweenies look fine in live action form, but not in CGI form. And that's probably why the models of the Tweenies look so horrible in the PS1 game. I know, it's so catchy. I want to come back. You will never come back, baby Jake. You were terrible. You were terrible in your original 2011 to 2013 airing, and you would still be terrible if you came back. Never ever come back, baby Jake. You don't deserve to come back. Oh god. Does it really? It's awful. That would be terrible as hell. Okay, bye VHS and DVD movie maker. See why I hate this? Yes, My Little Pony fan, what do you want? What do you want? Nearly there. Sorry, pizza delivery. Alright, I guess I'll deliver you and then we'll see. Then we'll switch games. Come on, pizza guy. To the Popo station. PC Plum. Oh god. I'm PC Plum and I shoot you. What's your name? Oh god. Okay, guys. Let's go play Pizza Place now. No. Or Action Thomas YouTube. Yeah. Oh my god, it would be legitimately terrifying. Even more terrifying than The Shining if if Tweenies was turned into a horror film. Dino pause. Live action Topsy and Tim, I know it's terrible. Oh, that's cute. But you mean Baby Cubba's in the show? As a TV show? Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, okay. I agree with you, TRS the Fox. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Very horrible. Yes, it will be horrible. It will be very horrible, because it'll be superficial as hell, like every other kid's show nowadays. Cashier. No pizzas at the moment, so yeah, I'll start as a cashier. Hello. Hello, Laura Christian. Welcome to the stream. Oh, by the way, my name's not Daniel. By the way, guys, my name's not Daniel, so... No. Hello. Oh, Luca Christian. Welcome to the stream. How did they get worse, Bill Bricks? How did they... How did they get worse, Bill Bricks? I did know that, but it was a limited release. When Thomas and Friends was first... When Thomas and Friends Seasons 4 and 5 first came out, I think they were originally released direct to VHS before they were broadcast on Cartoon Network. What's your real name? Well, I'm not telling you. And I won't tell you until I'm for a year. Well, I'm not telling you. Goodbye! 20-minute YTP challenge thing. I know. So, what is it? Well, I'm not telling you. Goodbye! And I'm also thinking of making YouTube poops with my new editing software. Do you want me to make YouTube poops, guys? Goodbye! Goodbye! Okay, yes. Well, I'm not. Hang on, guys. I want to... Just a minute, guys. Well... Oi! I'm telling you. So what is it? Well, I'm not telling you. Goodbye. Hi, Stormforce 10. Welcome back. Mike the Knight isn't. Yeah. 20. Well, I'm not telling you. Hang on, let's go on the 20-minute YouTube food challenge wiki. Let's see. Mr. Crosspatch. List of... Hang on. What's the list of running gags? List of... Here we are. Well, I'm not telling you. What I'm not telling you isn't here for some reason. Look what you've done to my bloody shed, man! You died. Shmee. Dirty Percy. Do you remember Sesame Tree? No, not really. Oh, God. Oh, I've been inactive. Thunderbirds. You know, I really wish they did a Thunderbirds 20-minute YTP challenge, because that, if I requested a 20-minute YTP challenge, yes. There was a Thunderbirds related joke done in a Postman Pat 1, but I really would have liked to have seen a Thunderbirds 20-minute YTP challenge done. I think that'd have been hilarious as hell. Is he really a millionaire? Justin Fletcher from Mr. Tumble's a millionaire, really? Mr. Tumbleover. Mr. Tumbleover is a... Listen to me. Do any of you guys remember when Mr. Tumble went on Nazzle and Scratch? Because I remember that. I remember he was given too many balloons and he went up into the air. So I can't remember who Nuzzle and who Scratch is, but one of them anyway. And I remember one of them rescued Mr. Tumble by going on the log flume ride, and when he went up to the top, he grabbed him and then dragged him down as the log went down into the splash pool. That I actually remember that very, very well. I remember that episode of Nazzle and Scratch very well. And to this day, it's still one of my favourite Nazzle and Scratch episodes. Thunder Turds. Pizza. Blah 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 blah. Thunderbirds. Mama. No 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 no. Bum ba ba ba. Play with the telly, with the fat TVs. I know it's an underrated gem. What's my favourite burger? Cheeseburger, of course. And I agree, Nuzzle and Scratch is an underrated gem. Here we go! Nuzzle and Scratch! I still remember the theme song. Who's Wario glitching? Excuse me? I had to die. I had to die. No, I did not. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Who's Wario glitchy? Here we go! What's your favourite fast food restaurant? Is this Welsh dude that's looking for... Okay, cool. Favourite fast food restaurant? I can't decide. I have many favourites. Oh, God, my eye. Driving around the bend, driving around the bend, driving around the bend. What am I doing? I'm acting like an idiot. Yeah, he does know anything. I can see that. Right, once the double time's over and I've got my money, we're gonna go play Steam Age. Curry King. What's Curry King? Is it some bootleg version of Burger King? Or is it a Chinese off-brand Burger King that sells curry? Hang on, let me search it up. Oh. It looked like a thing. Is that sausages? What the hell is that? It looks disgusting. What the hell is this? What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, guys, but seriously, what is that? It looks disgusting. Oh, Jesus. That looks gross. Well, it does look like curry, but yeah. Jesus. That makes me... I want to be sick. Jesus, that looks awful. Who did that? Green chips! Okay, forget green eggs and ham. The next... Green chips and ham should be next. Fuck, okay, fuck. Eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. What even is this? What even is it? Let's change it to green chips and ham. Classic green eggs and ham Lays. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Real green eggs and ham in real life. Oh my Jesus. Yeah. Okay, we've got money now, let's go. How to make green eggs and ham from Dr. Seuss. This better not be fake.
Feast, green eggs and ham.
Feast of Fiction. Oh, this is a brilliant show.
Happy March.
I know, I do. I know it does. I've seen that episode. Do you remember Underground Ernie? Of course I remember it. It's an absolute banger. Underground Ernie.
Everybody.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning, lads. My name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to today's video.
That's just the
Irish.
Fill it up.
Irish.
Some cups and let it stand. So
They're putting it. They're dyeing it green.
Hey.
Would you for you to how green it is?
Now what?
Now, a very important part about this book that we're going to talk about.
Merch is rare nowadays.
So let's turn to it, shall we?
Let's turn to it. All right, story time, everyone. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat
God,
them
no.
with a fox?
Now what?
No.
Well, we all know why. Kiwi, come here. We have a special little surprise for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness Underground Ernie, all 26 episodes have been re-uploaded, otherwise it likely would have become lost media. Underground Ernie. Such a shame a second season was never made. There are rumors going around today that a second season has been in development hell for years. They may still be thinking about it even today. Do you remember the Wiggles? Yeah. Getting freak on Friday night. I know. I do remember the Wiggles, but I don't. But I wasn't a fan of it as a kid. Lightweight 3D software. £4 million. Was that per episode or for the whole series? Because it says it's high cost because 4 million per episode. Because god damn, that's expensive, especially for a kids show of this kind. Ba 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 ba. The wrong. Oh yes, the wrong type of snow. Oh, that's what that means. For years I didn't realise what that means. Budget for a Family Guy episode is 2 million. With Ninjago. Oh my god, yes, because they're both Lego shows. Is it the International Underground? I don't know. I know, I don't. No, he does. CBeebies treated Underground Ernie horribly. How so? The budget for Family Guy's 2 million. That's only like half per episode. I know, that's only half of what Underground Ernie was. How did they treat Underground Ernie horribly, Bill Bricks? Underground Ernie. Ba-bum, 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 bum, bum. Oh god, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Do you remember my friends of various beasts? No. But how did CBeebies treat Underground Ernie horribly? Was that it led to it? Was that what led to its cancellation? How terribly it was handled? Was that... Yeah. How is it handled terribly, Underground Ernie? They aired at like 7 to 8 a.m. That's not a bad time. That wasn't really a bad time. A lot of kids were awake by then. I know they stopped airing it in 2009. But the thing is, I remember them airing Underground Ernie as late as 2011 on one channel. Anyway, maybe it was aired on CBBC until 2000 and... Maybe it was aired on CBBC until 2011. Because I remember it being aired as late as 2011. What else did they do it to treat it horribly? Yes, I think you should, My Little Pony fan. That would be brilliant. Oh, there you are. Underground Ernie reboot. I might watch it later. Oh, Underground Ernie promo. This late 2007, but this can't have been from 2007. This must. It says it's happening. Air it before. This looks like we was aired before it. So how's it like gone? How's it not airing anymore? Anyway, guys, let's get back to Roblox and play some Steam era. Actually, no, I don't think I've got time for that, but let's play the Many Fallen Slate Quarry Railway, because that's that's still a train game. Is that the voice of Timothy? What's the guy's name? Who voices Timothy in Thomas the Tank Engine? Because I swear that's Timothy's voice actor. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know who that voice actor is. Because can anyone tell me who that voice is? Because it sounds familiar, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Tomorrow ground. Over above Bernie. Na 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 na. Gary Lineker. Did Gary Lineker really do that voice? Because it doesn't sound like him. I know Granny Lineker voiced Ernie in Underground Ernie, but he's not. But yeah. That doesn't sound like him at all. Whitewash. Bob's whitewashing. Bumping along the tracks. Do 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 do. Dun 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 no no no. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Dun 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 dun. Bumping along. I think Lazy Town aired after Underground Ernie. No! Lazy Town first aired in 2004. Underground Ernie first aired in 2006. Dun 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 dun. Bonking on ducks. Dark ears get. What the hell am I even saying anymore? What am I singing? Star Wars theme. Heavy Waters. No, I haven't. That show sounds interesting to me. Oh, it's a 2021 film. No wonder I haven't heard of it. It's pretty recent. Musical film released on April 16th. Okay. Debut. Ryan Segro in his directorial debut. Oh, it's a Netflix film. Oh, okay. 82%. Oh, they must be pretty good. Certain exploit plot points. I meant the CBB schedule in 2009. No, I can't. Oh, okay, cool. Right, guys, I'm going to end the stream in 4 minutes because I'm starting to get tired now. I need my sleep. But tomorrow, I will almost definitely film and hopefully upload the first part of my GoldenEye 64 gameplays. Yeah. No, 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 no. No, I can't. Voltron. Hang on. Never watched it. No. Oh, 661 subscribers. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. He turned him into a generator. Look, this is all that's left of Smudger after the Mid-Sodor Railway closed. You ain't laughing now, Smudger. This is what Smudger became after. Oh my god! I did not notice that. That is Smudger's face in that boiler thing. Oh my freaking god! That is dark. That is so freaking dark. This is. I joked that this was all that there's of Smudger, and now look, I actually see Smudger's face there. Smudge is still there behind us, and this was all that's left of him after the railway closed. Actually, I wonder if this shed was inspired by the look of the Mid-Sodor Railway shed. Rusty old engine. Oh my god, that would be terrible. I know they do. Oh my god, guys. That is so funny. I did not notice this on this map until now. I gotta take a picture of this and upload it to Instagram. Oh, Jesus. I am so taking a picture of this and uploading it. I'm going to upload it to Instagram later. I know. Okay, guys. It's been a really good stream, but it's 9 o'clock now and I got to go to bed soon because I'm really tired. So thanks again. So thanks so much for watching this stream, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it as always. Please like this video, comment on it, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to me, Train Lover 16, if you haven't already. Really fun stream today, guys. Really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks so much for watching. I'll upload this picture later, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye, everyone!